York Mets and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Kelly Johnson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Tanaka sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. Good swing by Johnson, but he still comes up empty. 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And that misses. 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch.
Third baseman number 7, Jose Reyes.
Jose Reyes comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line in right. Duvall is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Curtis Granderson gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Ground ball right side. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jason Hardwick comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jason Hardwick.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second, first baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 3-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. David Ortiz takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Reyes in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Adam Duvall set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Down the third baseline. but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
That's wide, 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
High pop-up. Hardwick is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting set.
Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Neil Walker.
Into the seats, 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And here's a ball hit in the air. Curtis has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. No score here as we play inning number 2. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Saunders is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yunel Escobar will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot to third. Reyes takes it in. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Striding into the box, Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Calhoun.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Walker is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto.
Soto.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Travis d'Arnaud leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Tanaka into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth,
Melvin Upton Jr. digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Hot shot on the ground is short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Kelly Johnson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Michael Saunders digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
left fielder, Michael.
Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second, and he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Will Curtis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Granderson's after it. Oh, no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And Granderson will get this one in off the wall. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is in there. Jason Hardwick will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ball 2. No one out with a runner at second. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He drew a walk his first time up. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. To short, hit hard. Scooped up, to Walker for one. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. So bases are empty here with two gone, and here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two. Pulled toward right center field. Upton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Jose Reyes is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that is going to get on through, so Reyes is aboard on a leadoff hit. Curtis Granderson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Into the box now, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Now batting, second baseman.
A 2-run homer for Jay Bruce. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2. Neil Walker will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. This one skied out toward right. Duvall sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Adam Duvall is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. 2 high, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Granderson going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter,
Cole Calhoun is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Travis d'Arnaud heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Speared on the dive. It's in time.
Woo, no problem.
James Loney stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Loney.
Hit down the line at first. Encarnacion fields it cleanly. Encarnacion takes this over himself to record the putout.
Up next for the Mets,
Melvin Upton Jr. stands in.
Upton Jr.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Popped up. Tanaka is there for it. And that ends the inning. Giovanni Soto comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Giovanni Soto.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Granderson racing back, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, left fielder.
A solo home run for Giovanni Soto. And the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third
Will
baseman,
Curtis
Will
digs in with
Curtis.
1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Tulowitzki comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Jason Hardwick will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Chopped to first. Gloved by Loney. The tag, and he is out. Kelly Johnson will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Jose Reyes comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Trying to hold the lead. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Calhoun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So striding in, Curtis Granderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Out of play off to the right. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Duvall. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Tanaka pauses. Here it is on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
With every pitch.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Jay Bruce strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. But that will kick off the scoreboard out there in right. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, Edwin Encarnacion gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Lifted in the air out to center field. Granderson is under it. 1 away. David Ortiz will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver right back up the middle.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Johnson going back on it. Gone!
Now batting, right
A solo home run for David Ortiz. Number 11 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3. Adam Duvall is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Granderson ranging back. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
The batter, number 00, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 5-3. Johnson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Cole Calhoun is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Neil Walker is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Tanaka gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. And another foul ball. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Travis d'Arnaud will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Hit hard to short. Fielded by Escobar. Throw gets him. 2 down. James Loney will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Heading out toward shallow right. Duvall moves over, and that retires the side.
It's time for the
Giovanni Soto steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Hot shot on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Michael Saunders steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High and deep to right center field. Granderson ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Will Curtis will stand in here. 0-for-2 with a run scored so far. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw into 2nd, and he'll get in there safely. Jason Hardwick will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Line drive. Base hit left field. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Long throw to the plate, and he's safe. Settling in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. To short. Throw on to Loney. He'll take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Melvin Upton Jr. comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. It's sharply toward 3rd, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Kelly Johnson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call
for
to the
Angels,
bullpen now, and they'll make a
number
move
9,
for the left-hander
Jim
here.
Banks.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Ready with the 1-2. Hammers it to deep right field. Duvall racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jose Reyes. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
And this is low, ball 1. Line drive to left. Saunders is there. Let's see if they try it. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Curtis Granderson will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Curtis Granderson.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Chop foul wide of first. The 2-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Into the box, David Ortiz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and it was an oppo shot, Matty. He got a fastball away and then just went with it and backspinned it right out of here. It was a pretty impressive swing.
Oliver Valenzuela is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the former World Series MVP. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Right side and right into the shift. Walker has it. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away. Adam Duvall comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Troy Tulowitzki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 9th inning save situation now is on to try to close it down as the veteran right-hander Houston Street. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Jay Bruce will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Line to the right side. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Neil Walker makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Streak gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Crowd on its feet. Here's Street to the plate. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Calhoun. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Travis d'Arnaud comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. Saunders has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, David Ortiz. It may not be a rookie card, but it's valuable enough to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it.